Kathryn Jones, and welcome to the 9 and 9 Morning Show, where I teach you 9 things at 9 in the morning for less than 9 minutes. Today, we are talking about 9 ways, steps actually, to wake yourself up to funnel sales. The reason why I say that, wake yourself up to funnel sales, is because a lot of you are sleeping. You're literally sleeping on cash. You're sitting on cash that you could have, so we need to wake you up to be able to do this, okay? And the reason I want to talk to you about this today is because this is completely within your control. It's not a random thing, it's not magic, but it's a science and you have to know the right way to do it, okay? Now, number one, the first step you have to do is acknowledge that you're asleep. I believe that there are 5 different expansions that we go through in each of our different stewardships, okay? The first one is that we're asleep. We're unconscious to the fact of what we could be potentially able to achieve, okay? Step 2 is you become awake. You become aware of what you might be able to do. Number 3 is you become absolute. You gain the skill sets necessary to acquire what you want. Number 4 is called a blaze, where you start to scale what you've learned. And finally, alive, where you secure that skill set and intentionally enter back into a sleep so you can start the cycle all over again, okay? So first you gotta realize that you're asleep, okay? So number 2, you gotta wake up, okay? And the only way that you can be awake is if your stories and your actions align with getting you what you actually want, okay? If you are going to step up as a funnel designer, charging $20K plus per funnel, you gotta write a new story about yourself, okay? If your current story is not getting you what you want, then you need to create what I call a desired required story. The story you want and the story that's required to be true in order to get what you want, okay? Now, you need to understand next the genius of funnels, okay? What a funnel is, it's a series of web pages strung together that hold a customer's hand through the sales process. Why is this important? 1, because it acts as a 24-hour salesperson. Another thing is it can act as an extension of yourself. I can literally replicate Kathryn Jones in a funnel if I know how to present stories that convert. Even though I'm not technically there, they feel like they're interacting with me, okay? So number 4, you need to learn how to design funnels that freaking convert, okay? You can do that through my free training. Go to cfdesignschool.com. I literally have a free training for you, okay? Next, number 5, you are now going to attract, not chase, clients. This is all about positioning. I love a high-ticket funnel. It's called an application funnel, where literally people apply to work with you. You're not trying to make a sale. You say, listen, you would be so lucky if you can work with me. Makes the sales process entirely easier, okay? Number 6, we're gonna attract, not chase clients again, okay? And one of the easiest ways to do that is to actually tell people what you're capable of. Oh my gosh, all the time, I see this all the time where we have these amazing funnel designers and they don't actually tell people what they're doing. One of the best ways to get more clients to claim the money that you're sitting on is to show the fruits of what you're doing, okay? Number 7 is to sell the thing that sells the thing. I learned this from Dana Derricks, I learned this from Julie Stoian, okay? Before you sell a funnel, sell what I call a design intensive, okay? A funnel and design intensive that actually shows the strategy that you will go about in the funnel, okay? I literally charge $6,000 for this as of now, okay? What I do before I ever build a funnel for somebody, I say, well, I gotta figure out what the actual game plan is. So I'm gonna give you a blueprint that if you decide to work with me, great. All that will be left to do is execute it. If you want to do it with your own self and your team, you'll have everything that you'll need to know. Great, but I am not gonna start building something that I know that won't convert. Done. Sell the thing that sells the thing. Then as they go through, in number 8, you go through this intensive with them. This ends up being a 25 to 60 page document that I present to them, okay? Then as you go through this thing, they start to see the reality and the genius of what you're doing. So then when you pitch them into 20 to 100 to 150K deal, they're not surprised, but they're like, yeah, I see how that's gonna work, okay? And then number 9, you actually have to follow through and get results and do the thing, okay? So if any of this sounds appealing to you, learning how to make high ticket sales in selling funnels and funnel strategy, I have 2 things for you. Number 1, go to cfdesignschool.com. That will show you all about how to design funnels that convert, no coding, Photoshop, graphic design skill. And number 2, we train about this all the time in my free Facebook group, Design Hacking Official. See you there. Bye.